exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the San Francisco 49ers Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on Madden 22. That's right, we return and we start a new season. It's a fresh new season to begin here on Madden, and I'm so excited to get this started. We made some huge moves in the offseason. The last episode, we moved on from the GOAT, Tom Brady. We traded him away. We also made some other big moves. We brought in Randy Moss to the organization. Huge moves. We also brought in 49ers legend Joe Montana. So we are going to find out once and for all who the better quarterback is. Is it Tom Brady or is it Joe Montana? Because Tom Brady won us 2 Super Bowls and lost 1 in the 3 seasons that we've done this so far. So now we'll see how many Super Bowls Joe Montana can get us. If you guys are excited, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get this new season underway. Okay, so out of video, off camera, whatever you want to say, I did go through, like I always do in every preseason, and I went through and I changed all the abilities, superstar abilities. I gave everybody their dev trait that they should have for every single team. All the guys have what they should have, what they had last season, all that good stuff. So all 32 NFL teams are back to what they were. It's a fair league. I didn't cheap anybody out. I didn't lower the rest of the league's development traits to make it easier for us. This is what our team is looking like. Joe Montana, new quarterback, is going to be rocking it. And what number is he going to wear? He's going to wear number 6. What number did Joe Montana wear in real life? Did he wear 16? Did Joe Montana wear number 16? Joe Montana. He did wear 16. Okay, let me pull up a picture for you guys, in case you don't know who Joe Montana is. That's Joe Montana. Can you see him there? Like, block out my picture. There we go. You can see it. It's fine. You can see it. But we will... Do we have anybody? Do we have number 16 open? I don't even know if we have number 16 open. Let's check. Number 16 is open. So Joe Montana can rock with number 16 on the 49ers. That would just make it look a little bit more realistic. We also have Peyton Manning. I was debating whether or not to keep Peyton Manning on the team as the starter. Obviously, we kept him on the team. But I was debating whether or not to keep him as the starter. And I decided to bring in Joe Montana because Joe Montana is a little bit quicker. He's got a little bit more speed than Peyton Manning. If we take a look at Joe Montana's actual ratings, he has, where's his speed? It's down here, 75 speed, 72 excel. And Peyton Manning has, now he's a good player, really good player, but he has 70 speed, 66 excel. So it's not that big of a difference, but it's a big enough difference to make it noticeable because Tom Brady famously is not very fast at all either. So I wanted to get a quarterback that wasn't necessarily like Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson or anything, but could still move around the pocket, extend the play a little bit. We still have Derrick Henry. I didn't do anything with the running backs. We kept them all the same. Derrick Henry, Ricky Williams, Eddie George. Christian Okoye is still our fullback. We still have Calvin Johnson. I told you guys that there was a few guys that were guaranteed to be on the team to the end of the franchise, and that is one of them is Calvin Johnson. The other one is Orlando Pace. There's a few others that if I notice them, I'll see them. Probably Randy Moss now that I think about it, now that he's on the team. And he is also a new addition. We also have Isaac Bruce, who we drafted last season. I think last season was his rookie year. Then we have Chad Johnson or Chad Ochocinco, however you want to know him as. Cordell Patterson, and then that's our wide receiver core. Tight ends, we have Tony Gonzalez, who is not untouchable, by the way. He could get moved depending on what happens. Jared Cook and Tyler Higbee are the 3 tight ends. I think Jared Cook was a new signing in free agency that we got. Our offensive line is basically the same. Orlando Pace, Evan Mathis, Ryan Khalil, Mike Pouncey, and Michael Orr. Now, Michael Orr could be on the move. Mike Pouncey might be on the move. I don't know. It depends on who comes up in free agency. Maybe there's some trade opportunities for us. I don't know. We've got some good backups as well. We got Ben Jones and Tyler Linderbaum. We got Ika Makwanu. We've got Luvernay. Why do I always do that? It's Laurent Duvernay-Tardif. I always combine his first and second name for some reason. I'm an idiot. That's why. We've got Jedrick Willis and Demir Dotson. Actually, I'm going to move Jedrick Willis up to backup right tackle, like he is backup for left tackle as well. And then on defense, it's a very, very good defense. We've got Ndamukong Suh, who's here to stay probably. That's not actually true. He could be on the move. You never know. Domata Peko. Reggie White is also a guaranteed player who's going to stay here for the entirety of the series. I just love Reggie White so much. Kayvon Thibodeau, who we took in the draft. Then we have Dwight Freeney, who we took in the draft in year 1, I'm pretty sure. We've also got Richard Sherman. We've got Darrelle Revis. We've got L'Jarius Sneed. We've got Joe Hayden and A.J. Terrell as the corners. That's a really good corner room. Strong safety is Cam Chancellor with Kareem Jackson. Free safety is Earl Thomas with Kurt Coleman. Then our linebacking core is Junior Seau, Aziz Ojulari. Middle linebacker is Ryan Shazier, Chris Spielman. And then we've got TJ Watt, Jamie Collins as the left outside linebackers. So, very good team. We did lose in the Super Bowl, but it's a very good team. Adam Vinatieri's still our kicker with focus kicker. Then Matt Bosher is still our punter. And then Cordell Patterson will return kicks for us. So that's what our team is looking like. We can take a quick peek at what the Chicago Bears are rocking with, one of our former Legends teams that we've done in the past. We've done the Chicago Bears, the Buffalo Bills, and now the San Francisco 49ers. So let's take a look at the Bears. They have Mike Vick. Okay. So we're going to have to be taking on Mike Vick in game number 1. That's going to be interesting. They've also got Dalvin Cook and DeMarco Murray. They have Marvin Harrison, Randall Cobb, Chase Claypool, Jerry Jeudy, Darius Slayton. Decent wide receiver room. Actually pretty solid. Not as good as ours, but very good wide receiver room. Hunter Henry's their only tight end because the rest of them are scrubs. And he's hurt too, so they have no tight end. I didn't even realize that. Hunter Henry is hurt, so for at least for this game, they're going to have no tight end help. Their offensive line, Garrett Bowles, Mike Munchak, Nick Mangold, Ike Bottger, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and Penei Sewell. So it's an average offensive line, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Derek Wolfe, Yannick Ngakoue, and Grover Stewart on the D-line. Again, nothing special. Jack Ham is pretty intimidating, so is Dick Butkus, and Josh, a very solid linebacking room. Very good. That's going to be some troublemaking. The corners, Jalen Johnson and Greg Newsome, about the best ones. Damon Arnett, Derek Stingley, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Darren Woodson's very solid free safety, and Jaquiski Tartt's not too bad himself at strong safety. So their defense is far better than their offense is. It's going to be interesting. They're 93s across the board. We're 99s across the board. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Did I even load in a draft class? I didn't load in a draft class. I couldn't remember if I did or not. That must have been the one thing that I forgot to do. So we can certainly load in a draft. You know what? I might load in a up-to-date draft class. Let me download from the Madden community. I don't usually do this on camera, but I might as well do it just because I'm feeling a little bit frisky today. So if the servers even want to let me on, I don't even know. Okay, here we go. So let's see if we can find a 2023 class. Over 5 rounds of... Where'd that go? What happened to it? It disappeared on me. Oh, here it is. But that says 2022, so we don't want that one. Full class with accurate names and ranks. Some of the top prize updated after finishing 2022 class. Let's use this guy's class. This Roland Donkey. What a name. We're going to download his file. We are going to overwrite the file that I already possess. And we're going to use this class. Hopefully it's a little bit up to date with some new players and stuff. And some players that said they were going to stay back in college and all that good stuff. So let's see what we got here. Download complete. All right, we've got Pierce Quick as the #1 player. Or actually not the #1 player. Brian Brees and DJ Uiagalelei. We also got Bryce Long and CJ Stroud. Quick little thing. Do we think DJ is going to come back this season in real life? I don't know. He kind of sucked a little bit in his first year. It'll be interesting to see if he comes back and plays good. All right, this class doesn't look too good. Julian Fleming being the number 1 receiver. I don't know about that, but whatever. Jackson Smith and Jigba would be the Ohio State receiver that would be number 1 off the board. Unless Julian Fleming just goes off. Is this class really that good? I don't know. Let me see if I can find a different one. That class doesn't really seem that good because having Julian Fleming, unless you think Julian Fleming's going to be some, I mean, he could be. I'd be happy. I'm a Buckeye fan. I'd be happy if he became something. But to have him be the number 1 wide receiver off the board doesn't really seem that feasible. So we will go with Osama bin Laden. We'll go with him. And we will overwrite the file. Sure, doesn't matter. We'll see what this class has to offer. Is this class pretty good? Hopefully it's a little bit more accurate than the other one. An error has occurred while download. Of course an error has occurred while download. Because this game sucks. This game is absolute utter garbage. Garbage. Is it going to work this time? Please tell me it's going to work this time. I want it to work this time. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing there. Just singing a little bit. All right, so what do we got here? We got some good stuff. We got Uyangalele. Oh, this is worse. Where's CJ at? This is not, no, this is garbage. Oh, this is bad. Okay, I'll do this later. I'll figure it out off camera because that was way worse than what the other one was. So we're going to get into the game. Enough nonsense. Let's play the Chicago Bears. Week 1 of a new season. A bunch of new players. Hopefully they all combine to form a much better team than what we had last season. And we don't lose a Super Bowl because I don't want to do that again. Let's get into it. I hope you guys are excited. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get into this game. And let's get a W.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bears and the reigning NFC champs on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Here we go! Here we go!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A new season is now underway. Let's get it going. I'm excited to use these new players that we have on the team, especially Randy Moss. And we get to see our first look at our new QB number 1, Joe Montana. Here we go. I am excited. The era of Tom Brady is over. It's the Montana era in San Francisco now. Let's give this ball to Derrick Henry. We kind of neglected Derrick Henry, I'm not going to lie. We did kind of neglect Derrick Henry at the end of that season last year. And I don't really want to do that because Derrick Henry is one of our best players, if not the best player on this team. So first pass is a 49er for Joe Montana is a completion to Tony Gonzalez. I didn't really like the speed that Joe Montana gave that pass to. That might be a little bit interesting. We might have to see how this goes. I am going to find our first big throw. Whoops. Okay, that was more me than it was Joe Montana. We can't hold that against him. I've done that many times with Tom Brady over this season, or over this series. So we can't necessarily hold that against Joe Montana, but that was a bad throw. That was a very bad throw. And now we get to see Michael Vick for the first time in this series. He gives it to Dalvin Cook, so they do just what we did, and they give it to their running back. Both teams have a very, very good run game. They have Michael Vick and Dalvin Cook. We have Derrick Henry and Ricky Williams. And Vick's going to have time, and that time is going to run out, but he finds his receiver. Is that the tight end? That's the 67 overall tight end that they have, and he gets the first down? I don't know about that. I don't really like the sound of that. That's going to be, oh, Richard Sherman. Got the big swat, but he might have been able to pick that. I pressed swat instead of pick because I didn't know I was actually going to get there in the first place. That could have been an interesting interception. And that's going to be a sack to Dwight Freeney. First sack of the year. You love to see that. 3rd and 21. Good job by Dwight Freeney. I knew he was going to be a big pickup when we drafted him. And now he's going to chuck that to the end zone. And it's going to be knocked away by Darrelle Revis. Good job. Revis Island, baby. And we hold to a field goal. They had great field position, and all they get is a field goal attempt out of this. I will be happy boy. And they snap it. The kick is up. It's right down the middle. 3-0 Chicago. But it's not a big deal. We just got to learn. Those are literally the first couple of passes I've ever done with Joe Montana in this game. So I have no idea. I had no idea how good or how bad his stuff was. Now we know that he is a little bit interesting of a quarterback. Oh, Cordell Patterson had some space. That could have been interesting. That's okay, though. We'll get back to the power run game. That's what we are known best for. We got a great fullback for a reason. Just give it to Derrick Henry and let him try and get some good yardage. 2 carries, 5 yards. Not the greatest yardage, but 2nd down and 8. Give it to Henry. Power through. Derrick Henry getting 4 more yards, 5 more yards. That's good stuff. And now we go 3rd down and 3. Are we thinking Megatron here? No, we're thinking Tony Gonzalez on the sit down. Joe's got a very slow release. I'm going to have to get used to that. He's got a very slow release. I could adjust it if I really wanted to. There's Tony Gonzalez open again. One of my favorite targets because he's always open. Tony Gonzalez. Tony G, baby. We have yet to find Calvin Johnson in this game. I think Calvin Johnson was the intended receiver on the interception. So we have at least looked for him, but we haven't been able to get a connection with him. Derrick Henry again. Oh, the space was there, but I got stuck behind Ryan Khalil. The space was certainly there. All right, let's give it back to Derrick Henry and let him pound the rock again. Give me a decent block. Let me get through the line there. Couldn't really do much. 3rd down and 3. Montana. Gonna roll out. Throw it in. Intercepted in the back of the end zone. That's how that happens. Yep. I should have thought. I'm such an idiot, man. I am the worst Madden player that's ever played this freaking game. That was the dumbest decision I could have ever made. I don't know why I made it. I honestly don't. I knew it was going to be intercepted, and I still threw it. Ryan Shazier with a good tackle. God, I'm an idiot. I am the dumbest person alive. That's so annoying that I did that. I'm mad at myself. I am way more mad at myself than I am at anybody else because I made that stupid decision. Dalvin Cook gets the first down. He even broke the tackle of Ryan Shazier there. We were looking so good. We had moved up the field. We were doing so well. I was feeling confident. I was getting to a little bit of a rhythm with Montana. And then I just go and do that. I go and make the dumbest play I could have ever done, and I throw another interception. So Montana's got 2 interceptions to start his career in San Francisco in the first quarter. Let's just say it's not the best opening day for the 49ers fans. That's going to be a deep one. I didn't know Michael Vick had that arm on him. Neither did his receiver, apparently, because it goes way over his head. It's 3rd and 12. If we could shut him down here and force a punt, that would be ideal. They're going to throw it, obviously. And that's going to be a deep one. I'm going to let Richard Sherman do that. Thank you on that one, Sherm. Michael Vick just heaved a couple of balls up that drive. I don't know if that was the game plan or if he just got worried, because we did have some guys coming in. Pecco was coming in after him. Sue was coming in after him. Our defense has done a lot better than last year. We've been able to hold this team. Maybe that's because they're not very good. Maybe it's because our defense is really good. I don't know. But can I please not throw interceptions? I'd really like to not throw interceptions. Oh, the hole closed very quickly, but Derrick Henry made his own hole there and forced a couple yards. Let's go with this play, and hopefully somebody gets open. Maybe this is Calvin Johnson. Maybe it's Randy Moss. I don't know. There goes Ricky Williams. Let's go right there. Ooh. That one was not really my fault. Was that my fault? I don't know. Maybe it's because... Oops, I missed the hit stick there. Maybe it's because Joe Montana doesn't have the arm strength? Or maybe I should have went for an aggressive catch and not an erratic catch? I'm not sure who's at fault there. I guess it could be both of us, like the game and me. But that seemed open to me. It's just Joe Montana didn't have the arm strength to get it through. And the corner played it well, or maybe the linebacker. I didn't see who picked it off. I don't know. That one's confusing. I don't know whose fault that is. But it doesn't matter because that's 3 interceptions now in one quarter of football. I never threw this many interceptions with Brady. We might have to sub in Peyton and see if we made the wrong decision in trading for Montana. Marvin Harrison with a nice catch there. Got down to the 1 yard line. There we go. Send Damata Pecco in. Panay Sewell's actually injured too. Well, that means the right side of their line is going to be a little bit weaker now. 2nd down and goal. Can we force a goal line stand here? That would be ideal. They're going to give it to Cook, and he's going to walk right through. So we're down by 10 in the first half because I'm making boneheaded mistake after boneheaded mistake. You know what? I'm going to actually sub in, not game stats. I don't want to see game stats. I want to go to coaching. I want to go to the depth chart. I'm going to bring in Peyton, and I'm going to see if we've made a mistake or not. I'm going to see if I play better with Peyton or if I suck. That could be also a possibility. So we'll go with Peyton Manning. Down 10-0 here. We certainly should be up 14-3 at this point. I've had plenty of opportunities to score touchdowns. I've just completely sold on multiple different drives, throwing 3 interceptions. And Cordero gets it out to the 22, 21. All right, let's see how Peyton Manning does here. His first ability in the time here in San Francisco to play. I don't think he ever played when Brady was here. Let's see how Manning does. I got to get that ball away quick. It's to Chad Johnson, and that felt okay. I wish I would have had a little bit more time to think about who I was going to throw to, but they brought some pressure. That one's going to be same play, same result. Chad Johnson again. Okay. Maybe we did make a bad decision. Maybe Peyton is the guy. I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to give this to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry drives his way to the first down mark, I would hope. Oh, it's 2nd down inches. Just give me the first down. Give me the freaking first down. Let's go with the tight end corner. This could be a very good Calvin Johnson touchdown if he gets open. I think he did. Calvin Johnson, corner of the end zone, touchdown, Megatron. And Peyton Manning might be the guy. Wow. With pressure in his face, Peyton Manning throws corner of the end zone, 2-man covering Calvin, and there's a little toe drag swag, baby. Oh, they're going to booth review it. What are they going to call it? They're going to call it a touchdown. That's what I expected because it was a touchdown. But Peyton Manning, I mean, Much better drive than what Joe Montana gave us. Joe Montana gave us 3 interceptions in the first quarter. Well, quarter in about a minute. I like the fact that Peyton Manning put us on the board. Maybe Peyton gives us a little bit better opportunity. Did I make a mistake and trade for Joe Montana? I don't know. I mean, that was just one drive, and that's the first time that they hadn't seen Peyton Manning yet, so they didn't know what to expect. Maybe now that they've seen him, they can adjust. I don't know. We'll find out next drive. But Michael Vick being the scrambler that he is, doesn't really seem to want to scramble at all. Big hit from Cam Chancellor, though. There's no way that 67 overall tight end is holding on to that football. 2-minute warning. The Bears get the ball at half, so we got to hopefully stop them from scoring this so that they don't try and double up. That'd be really bad. Michael Vick heaving one deep down the field. Darrelle Revis is there, and he's going to pick that one off. You cannot get caught on Revis Island. That's going to be the first interception of the year for anybody. And Darrelle Revis, it's locked down on Revis Island. I don't know what Michael Vick is doing. He is just heaving the ball down the field. That's like the 3rd or 4th time that Michael Vick has done that. Just chuck the ball down the field and hope for success. Speaking of doing that, was that not challenge play? I can't challenge the play. How is that not a challengeable play? Did Chad really not get in bounds there? There's the catch. There's 1 foot. Oh, they're right. That is not a catch. Chad, you got to be better than that. You're one of the best receivers in the league, and you're not going to catch that? Why is it the long stride? Wow, I can't believe the game got that right. That is right on the white. So that's not a catch. That's 1 foot out of bounds. That is crazy how accurate that is. I don't usually compliment EA on their accuracy on most of their stuff, but that is a scarily accurate incomplete pass, and it worked out for the Bears, but it didn't work out for them on that one. Randy Moss gets open for his first catch of his career here in San Francisco. We'll go back to it again. Same play, same result. Randy Moss, he's got the burners. The afterburners engaged. Randy Moss getting a little shimmy, shimmy, shake action going on there. And that's a touchdown to give us the lead. Peyton Manning all bowed down to the Omaha King because he is killing the game right now. 2 touchdowns in the first 2 drives he's been in the game. Our offense is flowing much better with Peyton Manning than Joe Montana. We might have to consider making it a permanent exchange, a permanent move. I mean, it took us 33 seconds to score that touchdown. Maybe a little bit quicker if Chad Johnson stayed in bounds. There goes the kick. They will probably kneel this. Yes, they will. Okay. Randy Moss making a big impact in his first game. And let's see if Michael Vick continues to just heave balls down the field with no regard for completion percentage or actually making good plays. He's going to choose to go out of bounds there. Darrelle Revis has his X Factor activated, so that's awesome. He's got shutdown activated. Let's see if we can get to the quarterback here. Michael Vick, he is an elusive one. He's going to throw that to... Who is that? Marvin Harrison? It is. Darrelle Revis was on him. There's going to be a first timeout called by the Bears. 14-10. We've completely flipped this game around, and I'm excited about it. Crazy what a switch a quarterback can do for your team. Oh, Reggie White was in the backfield, and once again, it's going to be a deep one, and Marvin Harrison this time comes down with it. Darrelle Revis got beat that time. That's okay, Darrelle. That's okay. That should be your X Factor gone. Yeah, it is. I was going to say. That was a perfect throw from Michael Vick, though. Why is Michael Vick throwing deep balls? I have no idea. Don't ask me. But they are in field goal range now, obviously. It's just a matter of will they use this time wisely. They have 1 timeout, so I'm guessing whatever they do here, they'll call their other timeout. They're going to throw it quickly. It's caught. They're going to go no huddle, and there's the timeout. Are they going to kick the field goal, or are they going to go one more play? I would assume kick the field goal. We'll see what they do. Oh, they're going to go for it. Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. No timeouts. They got to get out of bounds or get down. They're 15 yards away from the end zone. Vick. Oh, keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds. What a tackle from Joe Hayden. A tackle of ages. Tackle of the ages for Joe Hayden there. Unbelievable. Wow, that was great. A horrible decision from the Bears coaching staff. I don't know what they were thinking. Why didn't you just take your points and be down by 1? I mean, you're getting the ball anyway to start the second half. That was a little bit of a brain-dead decision, but it works out for us because we hold them to no points, and it's still a 4-point lead for us. Let's see if that comes back to bite them on this drive of this first drive of the first half, or the second half. That's going to be Dalvin Cook again, and that's going to be brought down. Okay, Cam Chancellor got in there. Dalvin Cook, we've kind of held him in check a little bit. 8 carries, 21 yards. Nothing too crazy. They've kind of gone away from the run game. Now they go back to it, and they give it to DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray's done better than Dalvin Cook has. He's got 2 carries for 23 yards, and as we said, Dalvin Cook's only got 21 yards on 8 carries, so DeMarco Murray's getting much better blocking. Or maybe he's the better player. That's the tight end again. We got to force that fumble. How is a 67 overall tight end not fumbling the football any more than he should be already? Whatever. He should fumble the football, okay? Especially when he's getting hit by such good players like Richard Sherman and stuff. Domata Peko with a nice tackle there. 2nd down and 10. The only problem is we haven't been able to get to Michael Vick as frequently as I would like. He's just been heaving the balls down the field. There's a quick throw. That's Darrelle Revis. Tackle. It's Burke again. He's got like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 catches. He's got 5 catches. Okay. 5 catches, 57 yards. 3rd and 4. They're going to audible. They do like to audible. They've been doing that a lot. And Domata forces a bad throw. I don't know if he was just throwing that out of bounds or if he thought somebody was going to be there. I don't know, but we force a field goal attempt. Let's see if we can block this maybe. A.J. Terrell. There's the field goal up and good. So they could have been up by 2 if they would have took their field goal at the end of the first half. But instead they're down by 1. Maybe that'll be the difference. Maybe we'll win by 1 point. As long as we win, I don't care how much we win by. Cordell Patterson takes it up to the 23, and now we get to see Peyton Manning in action again. This team has looked a lot better with Peyton Manning under center. Let's give Ricky Williams some touches here to start this game. He hasn't got any touches so far in this one, and that's his first one. He gets about a yard, so that didn't really work that well. Let's see. Is Tony Gonzalez going to be open on this one? He's got a nice route. I don't know who's going to be open on this. It's going to be Calvin Johnson. Megatron wide open. Good blocking from Tony Gonzalez. He breaks 1 tackle, and Calvin Johnson down to the 38-yard line. Megatron has been activated, ladies and gentlemen. Great blocking by Tony Gonzalez, too. And Calvin Johnson is like 1 catch away from activating his X-Factor double me. Ricky Williams gets a nice carry there for 3 yards. Do I test this? Is this a good idea? I don't know whether or not to test this to Calvin. Oh, that's a... It's a bad throw. That's okay. They got there a little bit quicker than I envisioned them doing. Oh, that was close. That was real close. I didn't think that was going to be a catch. Oh my God, I knew that was going to happen. He didn't break away from the linebacker. Vontaze Burfict was there the entire time for some reason. He like got glitched on him or something, and it's going to go incomplete. I knew that was going to happen. Dalvin Cook, big hit from Cam Chancellor. Nobody's popping the football out, and I don't like it. I want more fumbles. I don't really put that drive on Peyton. I put that drive more on the Bears defense being a little bit better. Peyton played okay on that drive. First down and 10, new set of downs for the Bears. And they're going to hand that off to DeMarco. And DeMarco Murray is getting way more favorable blocks than what they're given to Dalvin Cook. I don't know why it's so different, so vastly different. There's Dalvin Cook. See, he can't get anything, but DeMarco, man, he's getting a lot of yards. He's got like 30-something yards already on 3 carries. 3rd and 2. They're going to give this to Cook. He's going to get the first down because I didn't pinch the line. Maybe if I pinched the line, that would have been a better stop. I don't know. They're going to end the 3rd quarter with this play, I would assume. Will they snap it? No, they won't. Okay, so at the end of 3, it's a 1.49er lead. Can we hold on to it? I sure as heck hope so. Who knows what's going to happen, though? That's going to be DeMarco Murray. He's going to go choose the wrong lane and get brought down for a gain of 1, maybe? Oh, a gain of 3? I thought that was a gain of 1. That's my bad. There's DeMarco again. He somehow slipped through that and gets the first down. I don't know how he got through the tackle. There was somebody right there. All you had to do was reach an arm out and grab him. Michael Vick has really done nothing this game. It's been the run game. He's had one big throw to Marvin Harrison. That's about it. The rest has been the run game. And there's Dalvin Cook again. Speak of the run game. And they shall deliver. Come on, defense. Let's adjust. 2nd down in inches. They're going to play fake it. It's Michael Vick. He's going to take it to the end zone. Cam Chancellor with the interception. The user pick. Cam Chancellor went over the back of the receiver and just mossed him. I don't know what Michael Vick was thinking on that one. He was getting pressured by whoever that is. I think it's Ndamukong Suh. But look at the height. Look at the distance that Cam Chancellor gets up on this. Look at that. He's about 2 peep. He's another person high ahead of whoever this receiver is. Oh, it's Randall Cobb. Look at that. That's crazy. That's actually insane that Cam Chancellor went up and got that. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Oh, that's super cool. And we survive. All right. We survived that drive. 2 interceptions now for Michael Vick, 3 for Joe Montana. None so far for Peyton Manning, but Derrick Henry just needed to break that 1 tackle. That's all you needed, Derrick, and you would have been off to the races. Nobody was catching you. I hope I can get my X Factor. I want to get Freight Train activated so I can start blowing people down. Oh, that's not going to help. 11 carries, 60 yards for Henry. Not too bad. Could be better. 3rd down and 7. Do we wait for Tony Gonzalez? No, we can't. We have to go Calvin Johnson. He's wide open here. This could be the X Factor activated. Megatron is starting to heat up a little bit. You love to see it. Is that the X Factor? It's not. How many more are we away? Derrick Henry needs 1 more run for 10-plus yards. And Calvin Johnson needs 1 more catch of 20-plus yards. Okay, we can get those. There's Derrick Henry. We can't get it there. Can't get it there. Let's go with the drag wheel. This could be Jared Cook. Or not. It could be, though. Chad Johnson. That's what I needed to do on the other, the play earlier in the game where he got called out of bounds. I needed to do possession catch instead of rack catch. That was my mistake there. But I made up for it on that play, and Derrick Henry's going nowhere, gets a yard. Can I actually get some good yardage here? Probably not. I'm going to trust Tony G! Boom! That's why you trust Tony G! He just out-bodied the corner, or safety, and he scores his first touchdown of the season. Boom! Peyton Manning trusting his tight end, and he just out-bodied him, boxed him out, and held on to that football. You love to see that, and we should hopefully be going up 21-13 on the boys. And boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 21-13 with 3 minutes to go in the game. This Bears team has really not proven to me or shown me that they can do anything. They've had their moments, but Michael Vick has not played well. He has not played well in terms of throwing the football. It's really been just the run game, whether it be DeMarco Murray or Dalvin Cook. That's really what's been getting them up and down the field. But we'll see what happens here. They're going to have to go for the 2-point conversion if they do score to tie the game. That is a good catch to Marvin Harrison. Force a fumble. Oh, strip the ball out! That's exactly what I wanted! That's exactly what I wanted! Beautiful. We got to go back and take a look at that. We got to go back and take a look at that instant replay. That's exactly what I wanted right there. Who is it? It's Darrelle Revis. Revis Island. Interception and a forced fumble. He just rips that ball out of Marvin Harrison's hands. Boom. And then Ryan Shazier's there to pick it up. Great job, Darrelle Revis, man. Making a huge impact. Yes, you love to see that. And now we get the ball back. 3 minutes left. We can start to take this clock down. Man, Peyton Manning has really turned this game around. I don't know what would have happened if I would have kept Joe Montana in. Maybe things would have ended up this way anyway. I don't know, but I'm glad that I made the change. We'll never know what would have happened if I didn't make the change. And I think I'm going to make the change officially for the season. I think Peyton Manning's going to be the new starting quarterback for this 49ers team. I think he's earned it. He's played amazing in this game. And Joe Montana, I don't want to hate on Joe Montana. Oh, freight train's activated, and we run right over. Is that Charles Woodson or Darren Woodson? I think it's Darren Woodson. We run right over Darren Woodson there. Another big-time gain, and Derrick Henry's not going down easy. It's hard to bring down the freight train, man. It is hard. Oh, he's got film study. Or film room, whatever they call that. That's the 2-minute warning. But I think I am going to make the change for Peyton Manning to be the guy. I think he's certainly earned the right. And I'm not saying that Joe Montana's a bad quarterback. It's just I don't really know how to use him. And Ricky Williams puts it in the end zone. He caps off a Derrick Henry drive. First touchdown of the season for Ricky. And this game is over. 2-score lead now. And the Bears have not shown me anything in terms of can they even move the ball anymore at this point. 1:58 to go. They have 3 timeouts. They need to score twice and most likely go two 2-point conversions to even have a shot. So we'll see what happens. They'll start from the 25-yard line. Oh, no. I went 3-man deep. I didn't really want to do that. I didn't know they'd call 3-man deep as an option there. Oh, Mike Vick's got time. Why did he? What? Where's Michael Vick throwing that football? Where is Michael Vick throwing this football? Oh, I can't zoom back any farther than this. The closest guy is right here. I don't know if he thought that Earl Thomas wasn't going to be there and he thought that his guy was going to be where Earl Thomas is at. I don't know, but Michael Vick, 3rd interception on the day, so now him and Joe Montana have 3 interceptions. I don't know what he was thinking on that one. He basically threw it to Earl Thomas. That's the easiest explanation I can give is he threw that to Earl Thomas. And they're going to start using their timeouts even though it's probably not going to matter. especially because we have Derrick Henry freight train, so he's going to be really hard to bring down. Give this to Henry. Oh, he bursts through the line there. Gets the first down easy. 28-13. We might as well try and get a touchdown for Derrick Henry because he kind of got it stolen away from him on the last drive with Ricky Williams coming in for that last play. So, if possible, we should... Oh, jeez. If possible, we should probably give it to Derrick Henry. They use all 3 of their timeouts. 2nd down and 7. It's still activated. The only way I can lose it is if I get tackled for a loss. But I don't see that happening, mostly because he breaks every tackle, or at least first tackle. All right, let's do a little bit of a pass play to kind of shake things up, especially on 3rd down. Throw that away. I didn't like what I saw. We'll just take the 3 points. It's not a big deal. We're going to win this game anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And this gives Adam Vinatieri at least a chance to get some work. So 31-13. All right, this game was over before the kick, so it doesn't. The kick doesn't really matter. Doesn't add anything. And there's 1 minute and 8 seconds left with no timeouts, and Michael Vick has completely fallen apart. I don't know who he thought he was throwing to on that last play, but it was certainly not a Bears receiver. He clearly threw that to Earl Thomas. Gives him a free interception. And we'll see what Michael Vick does on the final drive of the game. Vick finds his man, a catch, and he falls out of bounds. Okay, 31-yard line. He's 153 yards and 3 interceptions. Not the best day for good old Mikey Vick. 6 catches for that 67 overall tight end. I still don't know how he's playing that well. That's going to be caught and broken. 2 tackles. 2 tackles broken. I don't like the sound of that. 57 seconds in the game. And Vick throws it. Caught. Murray. Broken a couple more tackles. I don't like all these broken tackles here. It's getting a little annoying here. About 35 seconds left to go in the game. That's a deep one. That's picked off. Did he get feet in? He didn't get feet in. Cam. He was so close. He got 1 foot in, but he didn't get 2. That's okay, Cam. You tried. You already got your crazy interception where you jumped like 15 feet in the air. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. He went full Jimmy Neutron, got a blast, and got that interception. Joe Hayden saves the touchdown. Are they going to have time to score here? 4, 3, 2, 1. They get final playoff. And he can't score. What a boneheaded play. And that's the end of the game. They can't even get their touchdown for like dignity. And Peyton Manning bowed down to the king. He comes in and he makes the difference. I'm happy. I'm happy with the way things turned out here. Maybe not so much for Joe Montana's stat line. Montana was 3 for 6, and all 3 of his incompletions were interceptions. That's crazy. Peyton Manning, 10 for 14, 237 yards, 3 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, 22 carries, 114 yards. Ricky Williams obviously got the touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, 4 catches, 65 yards and a touchdown. Calvin Johnson had 4 catches, 82 yards and a touchdown. And Randy Moss, 2 catches for a touchdown, 60 yards. On defense, Ryan Shazier had 5 tackles. Thomas had 5 tackles. Domata Pecco had 6. We had 1 sack. That was Dwight Freeney. And then 3 interceptions. Probably could have been 4, but Cam didn't get his feet in bounds. Earl Thomas, Darrelle Revis, and Cam Chancellor. All right. You love to see it. Look at that graph, by the way. It was a close game until the second quarter, and then, well, in the third quarter, and then we just completely blew out of the water, but that was a weird game. Joe Montana kind of struggled, obviously struggled, and then Peyton Manning came in the second quarter, and we absolutely killed it. So, congratulations to Peyton Manning. He's going to be the starter now for the rest of the season. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. It was a crazy episode, a little bit of a roller coaster with Joe Montana starting the game off unbelievably bad, and then Peyton Manning coming in and saving the day. I will simulate the rest of the weeks until about middle of the season, probably like week 7, 8, or 9, around that time, seeing I'll check those 3 weeks and see what kind of games we got and see what kind of competition we can play against, and I'll choose the best game. And then that'll be the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.